is Izzy, and I'm here on behalf of The Mix and the entire LFAS community. I'm going to be interviewing Mike Garson, who is well known for his collaborations with Smashing Pumpkins, Nine Inch Nails, No Doubt, and best known of all, David Bowie. And it's a great honor to have him here, so I hope you enjoy watching this. So, I was wondering, when did you first start playing piano?
7.
7 years old, and was it influenced by anyone around you? Or was
well,
it
my mom played, my dad played, and my sister played, so it was in the house.
Oh, okay, that's cool. And you initially saw yourself becoming a doctor, right? And you were doing your pre-med at Brooklyn College?
Exactly.
Okay. What exactly changed your decision and changed your mind to follow, pursue a career in music?
When I had to dissect the first fetal pig and I ruined it, I made spare ribs and chopped liver, I think it was time. And my test came back with a D. I walked the professor over to the window. I say, see that building over there? That's the music building. I'm sorry, I stopped in the wrong place. I said, if you give me a C, I'll get out of your hair. And he said, get out of here. I never looked back. And
do you regret that decision, or have you?
No, because these days I'm doing a lot of healing music, and I work with many doctors and brain surgeons. So I'm doing my love through the music because I believe the music can heal spiritually, physically, mentally, different for different people.
And you've composed like thousands and thousands of pieces.
It's around 5,400.
Yeah, no, and so how do you continue to compose? Where do you draw inspiration?
Well, I think I said this to the 10-year-olds this morning, and they seem to get it. Let's try it with the older folks. It's like, I think the notes find you as well as you find them.
Huh.
Assuming you've done your homework.
Yes.
And I believe that it's just out there, and we're just vessels and channels for the music. It would be a little arrogant to think it's just me doing it. It's bigger than that. But the old expression, God helps those who help themselves, right? So from that viewpoint, it's cool.
You've also unlearned, I guess you could say, how hearing styles of music, and I heard you say in an interview that you just hear music, like you're not thinking, I'm going to play jazz, I'm going to play classical. How has that changed the way you play?
Well, you just said it. I hear it, but sometimes not to the second I'm out there. So when I was improvising tonight on some of the things, it just came to me. Now, I know the language, so just like you're talking to me and asking questions, you're not thinking the words, you get a thought, write it down, then you ask the question. When I'm feeling something, it just comes out. Naturally, if I didn't practice the 150,000 hours I have, it might be harder. I know I couldn't do the same thing on oboe or clarinet, so it's the piano, you know.
Okay, that's
that cool, right?
Yeah,
cool. And unlearning is a brilliant word. When I hit 30, I had taken so many lessons from so many teachers in classical and jazz. I had to unlearn for about 15 years, so I'd have more space. It's like dumping the RAM, onto a hard drive or whatever's in the computer, so you could, reboot and restart. And I had so many notes and music in my head, musical notes. And I needed to let it go because it was other people's thoughts. And as artists, I'm sure you all realize that you have to find your own voice. But it's great to imitate and copy when you're learning and you're growing up. But at a certain point, you need to tap into who you are.
And how has learning how music can heal our brains, has it affected the way you play and perform pieces?
I think it has raised my awareness and ability to laser focus on the intention of the music and what I'm trying to convey.
Okay.
It's not that much intellectual, but it makes more precision in every note I play. I treasure it, and I know it's going out and being received somewhere, somebody. And these days with the internet, I could play something for 50 people and it's going out streaming and millions see it. So you have to be more responsible.
Nowadays, when parents talk to their kids about possibly pursuing careers in arts in general, it's not a very appreciated thing, one could say, and it's not something that's at the top, not like being a doctor, right? What would you say to those parents to convince them otherwise?
Well, a lot of parents are worried about the security of their kids, and it's a very hard business to work in. I wouldn't say anything because they're the parent. When I played in Mexico and France, everyone had other jobs and they still did their music. So you might have to do something else. Well, but you never stop creating. That's the senior thing. It's not getting to Carnegie Hall. It's creating and making music, whether it's with your friends in a garage band on a Sunday afternoon, or whether it's playing like I do, 100, 200 concerts a year. Of course, that's preferable for me. But times when work was slow for me, I still played and jammed and composed. So that's the main thing. So it's not the dichotomy of you do the music or you don't. Just do what you love and do what you have to survive. And maybe if you survive from the music, great. And if you don't, still do the music.
What else is a really big part of your life outside?
Well, music is my work and my hobby. Mm-hmm. So that's what I do almost all the time. But I do have a family, a wife. I've been married 49 years in a few weeks. 49 days is long in LA, and I'm 49 years. And I have 2 daughters, older than a few of you put together in age. And I have 7 grandkids from 6 to 23. And my 18-year-old keeps saying, I want you to be a great-grandfather. I said, hang in there, guy. Finish your college, But, yeah, I'm blessed. I have a big support system. And but I always revert to the music, whether I'm working or not. I'm composing or improvising or just playing. That my hobby and my work are the same, so I'm very lucky that way. I think they're waiting for me upstairs, huh?
Okay.
We're doing Space Oddity with the Children's Choir and Orchestra. I did an arrangement for that.
Just thank you for being here. Like, we're so thankful to have you here, and it's a great opportunity.
Likewise. Yeah. It takes 2 to tango, right?
Yeah.